Gear Club.
Yeah. Gear Club, right, exactly.
A couple of guys doing a podcast about shit they don't know.
Stewart Lerman and John Agnello are New York-based audio professionals who have been in high demand as well as best friends for over 25 years. From time to time, our hosts carve out a few minutes from their busy schedules to record these podcasts and talk about what they're up to talk with friends and colleagues, and to dissect records that inspired them. And threaded throughout their conversations is a discussion of the audio gear that they love, hate, use, and need. In this excerpt, John and Stewart wax nostalgic about a session at the record plant on a hot summer day all those years ago.
You know what I mean?
That reminds me of one time working with you upstairs at the record plant where the air conditioning broke.
Studio C. Was that Richard Thompson?
That might have been, yes.
That day when we had him playing on Willie?
That's right. And
I
vaguely remember you wearing underwear.
I was in my underwear.
Which was pretty awful.
It was hot.
It was pretty awful.
Come on,
no
man.
shirt.
That's not fair.
No shirt.
No shirt.
Skivvies.
Come on. It was, you try sitting at a console all day with no air conditioning.
Hey, I was there, but I left my pants on.
Jay Messina has recorded dozens of classic records over his career as chief engineer at the legendary New York Record Plant Studios and continues to record out of his Manhattan studio. John and Stu considered Jay to be their mentor and were honored when he agreed to be their first victim. In this first episode of Gear Club, Jay reminds us that while using great gear and using it well is important, everything is secondary to the performance.
I was doing it was like a demo. It was a couple. He played drums and she was the singer. And it was 4 guys in the band and her. And I said, do you want to sing with the band? And she said, no, I want to be in the control room to listen. So I used up all the spaces. This was in Studio A at Record Plant. I used up all the spaces and whatever mics, I would have saved the mic for her and a spot for her, but I didn't. So they weren't getting it. The band just wasn't clicking. So she says, maybe I should sing. So I just put her in the hallway right outside of A with a 57, and boom, they got it right away. Yeah. So then we got the tracks. Then she was going to do her vocals, so I gave her an 87, $100 mic and a $2,000 mic. Yeah. And she did the vocals. Everything was cool. And now we're mixing the stuff with the 87. And I said, hey, anybody mind if we listen to that live vocal? No, it's all right. I put that up, and night and day. Not only the performance, but the sound. Right. Because that's what came out of her. Yeah. There's that energy. Yeah. I've done records where the singer was in the booth.